Welcome, everybody, to our online 6-week health challenge. I'm super pumped. This is awesome. This is actually the first time I've ever done this, so bear with me, okay? So if we have some glitches or it doesn't seem like I know what I'm doing, just bear with me, okay? This is the first time I've ever done this online. I've done this several times in person and in a big group of people, in front of people, which is I'm more comfortable with for some reason. But so this is the first time I've done it online, so this is going to be fun. I'm excited because it allows for more people to be included and to do something like this, okay? So anyway, so let's get started for tonight and kick things off. I'm going to pull up a PowerPoint and get things going here. Okay. Let me do that. Okay. All right. Someone give me a thumbs up if you can see the PowerPoint. Can everybody see it? All right. Thumbs up. Okay, good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is get this started here, and then we'll get going. Okay. All right. So welcome, like I said, to the 6-week online health challenge. What we're going to do over the next 6 weeks is work on your optimal health. You know, everybody came and joined this for a reason. You know, you came to, you know, maybe you're just wanting to get healthier. Maybe you're wanting to lose weight. Maybe you've just got some bad habits going on. You're like, man, you know, I kind of need to shape up on things and get things in gear for myself. Or maybe you've been working out. You're wanting to gain muscle. You know, everybody on here tonight has a different goal. Okay, and that's what we're going to work on. Over the next 6 weeks, we're going to work on several different things. Tonight, we're going to go over your goals. Okay, so hopefully everybody got the email. Hopefully you got your client profile to be able to fill out and to be able to fill out tonight as we go through this. We're going to work on setting your goals, why you even started this thing, okay? And then the first step to getting healthy is obviously healthy eating, okay? Everybody needs to be on a healthy meal plan. That is number one. That's 80% of your journey, okay? 80% of your journey is what you put in your mouth, and then we're going to work on everything else. So as the next few weeks go on, you know, next week we're going to work on breaking out of bad habits. I've got a great, fun exercise for that. The following week, we're going to work on water intake and exercise. Then we're going to work on better sleep. You know, a lot of people don't even realize like what a good night's sleep can do for them. So we're going to work on that. The following week, we're going to work on stress relief. You know, stress can play a big factor in people's lives. It's kind of like a little demon. It can derail a lot of us. And then we're also going to work on staying on track over the weekends. You know, I work with a lot of people on getting healthy, and weekends can be huge for people and can derail you big time. So, and then for those of you that are in the Missouri area, the Jeff City area, then we're going to have a fun finale where we're going to get together for a healthy happy hour, get together for some great food, and just celebrate everybody's success. And those of you out of town, we will celebrate you too. So anyway, so let's kick off tonight. Let's talk about goal setting and meal planning, okay? But before we get into that, let me just introduce myself. I am Laura Sigworth. I am here in mid-Missouri. I'm here in Jefferson City, Missouri, and I'm now a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life. But to kind of go backwards a little bit, I grew up here in Jefferson City, Missouri. I was born in St. Louis, actually, and then I moved here when I started kindergarten and grew up here, went to Helias High School. And then I left for a little bit. I went down to Rolla, Missouri, where I went to engineering school, graduated there. I was engineering for about, not very long actually, for about 3 years. And then now I am a full-time health coach. But a little history on me, Derek is my husband, Derek Sigworth. He's assistant store director here at Hy-Vee here in Jeff City. And we now have 3 little boys. We have Darian, who is 5, and he's going to start kindergarten next year, which is nuts. And then we have little Dominic, who turns 3 next week. And then, of course, we've got Daniel, who just turned 1 a month ago already. So anyway, so that's a little story about Derek and I. We've got the 3 boys. Life is kind of chaos. So if you hear some chaos in the background, that's what's going on. It's those 3 little boys, okay? But let's talk about my health transformation, all right? Because that's why we're here tonight. Back in 2011, I was an engineer. That's a picture of me. I was in that picture, yes, I'm on the beach, but I was actually away on a work trip with my engineering firm. And I used to be a full-time engineer when Derek and I got married, and life was just crazy for me back then. You know, I was working 60 hours a week. I was very stressed out. I was having to travel about every other week. I'd be home for a week in the office, and then I'd be off for a week somewhere. I was engineering and having to work. I was actually working on Walmart remodels across the country, and I'd be in California one week, and then I'd be on the East Coast another week, and then it was just crazy. So my life was just nuts. I had a lot of deadlines with my job. I was working 60 hours a week. I was just stressed. So I was eating junk. I'd be coming home at 8 o'clock at night from my job, picking up Chinese takeout, picking up pizza. I mean, I was just stressed to the max, right? Well, anyway, I got pregnant. We had our first child. And with that pregnancy, I was very unhealthy. I had unhealthy habits. I was still eating the same old junk, still working the stressful job. And as you can see in this picture, I was very swollen. And I actually came down with preeclampsia with my pregnancy. So 2 days after this picture was taken, my blood pressure was through the roof. My kidneys were almost shutting down. I went into the hospital for emergency C-section, and I had my son early, and my brain was starting to swell, and I almost had a seizure through labor. And so it was a really bad experience, but all came out okay. Darian came out fine. Everything went okay, but then this is what I was left with, okay? This was, 6 months after I had Darian. I was still very overweight. I struggled. I was just one of those girls that just struggled with weight loss. I was always the Monday dieter. I always tried something new every week. I'd have my perfect little diet planned out every Monday, and I would try to follow it through. But, with my stressful job that I told you about, by Tuesday, Wednesday, something would happen at work, or I'd be working a late night and be super stressed. And I was like, forget about it. I'm just going to go pick up some Chinese. I'm stressed out. I had a rough day. And then I'd open up a bottle of wine. And it was just, my life was just a mess, and I wasn't getting anywhere. And this picture was actually taken by my grandma. She's old fashioned and still develops the pictures. And so when she showed me this picture, I was like, oh my gosh, that's not me. I don't feel like that. And I just needed to get out. I felt like I was trapped in my own body. So my cousin she is a health coach with Take Shape for Life. And that's who I'm a certified health coach through. And my cousin presented the program to me. And at that point, I had tried Fitness Pal, calorie counting. I had tried Weight Watchers. I had tried diet pills. I had been through the works. And I said, okay, fine. Whatever this health program is, whatever. What's another thing? So I gave it a shot. She helped me as my health coach. And then 3 months later, I was down 40 pounds. And I ended up losing 50 altogether. And I got my life back in control. I got my health back in control. I got rid of all that weight. And then Derek hopped on board with me. He lost 25 pounds. And so combined, him and I lost 75 pounds altogether. So this picture kind of shows you what life was like for both of us before we had kids. That was my engineering life, okay? That was like life as a newlywed. And we were just out drinking beer and like eating junk. We had no health goals at all, okay? And then the picture on the right is us now. That was just taken back in March. Derek and I went to San Diego, and that's us after having 3 children. So it just goes to show you what happens when you take your health by the hands and just change your life, just get yourself set. Okay. So that is what we're going to talk about tonight with all of you, is where your health is now, what's going on with you now, and then where you want to be. Okay. Because look at that picture. You can definitely change your life from where it is now and get where you want to be. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So why we're all here with this health challenge, what I really want to work on with everybody is developing optimal health for each one of you. Okay. So we want to work on the trilogy of optimal health. So health coaches with Take Shape for Life, you'll hear us say that, the trilogy of optimal health. So we want to work on healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. Because when all three of those things are in balance, then that's when you truly have optimal health. Okay. So for instance, if you go back to my story, I could be a girl that looks fantastic. I can have a great body and, just look great physically, have a six pack. That's great and all. But behind closed doors, if I'm dealing with stress, if I'm dealing with depression, anxiety, and then, maybe I'm strapped, maybe I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Well, it doesn't matter what I look like because the rest of my life is so out of balance. So that's why we work on all three of those things. Or it could be like the other end of the spectrum, and life could be great job. Like you would have thought as an engineer, looking at me from the outside, oh, wow, she's an engineer. She's an architectural engineer. She's got a great life and all. But you wouldn't have known, like, yeah, I was unhappy. I was, stressed, and I was eating junk, and I was unhealthy. I didn't have that healthy mind. And so, or, people can have a great job, but they could be severely obese and on several medications. So that's why we work on everything with you, absolutely everything. So through this health challenge, like I said earlier, tonight we're going to set your goals, what you want to achieve with your trilogy. We're going to get you set up on your healthy eating plan. We're going to break you out of bad habits. We're going to work on water intake because that can, sometimes people forget about that water intake. We're going to work on exercise. And when I say exercise, I'm talking about moving, okay? So nothing crazy. We're going to talk about getting better sleep, less stress, creating balance in your life, and financial peace, okay? So over the next 6 weeks, we're going to cover a lot, but this 6 weeks can really change a lot for you in your life, all right? So tonight, okay, so let's talk about your why. All right, hopefully everybody has their sheet that I emailed out. That is your profile. That's what we're going to start with. That's just kind of like your starting point, okay? If you don't have it printed out, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Your coach will connect with you, or I will connect with you, and we'll get that filled out. But hopefully everyone has a piece of paper. If you don't have that, have a piece of paper and a pen out right now. I'll give you 30 seconds real quick to do that. All right, pull that out. Pull a piece of paper and a pen out. And we want to talk about your why, okay? Because you joined this health challenge for a reason. Whether you're a Take Shape for Life client already, whether you're a Take Shape for Life coach, or maybe you're new and you have no idea who we are or what we're doing right now. But you joined this health challenge for a reason, okay? You came to this for a reason. And so we want to know what your why is, because when your why and your goals are clear, that's what's going to make this really fun, and that's what's going to give you the motivation, the strive to really make a difference in the next 6 weeks. And then if you make a difference in the next 6 weeks, your summer and the rest of your life is going to be awesome. Okay. I actually just finished this 6-week health challenge with the National Guard just a few weeks ago, and I went back today and I saw some of the same people I worked with, and they're still doing just wonderful. They made huge changes in their life, but they all had their clear why. Okay, so we want to talk about your goals. Okay. All right, let me get this moving. Okay, so these are the questions I want to ask you tonight. All right. First off, why did you start this health challenge? Are you here to lose weight? Are you here to get healthy? If you want to lose weight, how much weight do you want to lose? 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 100 pounds, whatever. Write that number down, okay? Write that number down. And then think about, what would your life look like if you had that? So if you woke up tomorrow and let's say you were 50 pounds down, how's your life going to be different? What's that going to look like? You know, when you wake up, you know, and hop out of bed in the morning, how's your day going to be different? You know, you may be able to walk into the door a little bit easier, breathe a little bit easier. Maybe you can actually go out for a run. You know, how's that going to look different for you? Write these things down, okay? How are things going to be for you? How are they going to be different physically, emotionally? You know, I know before I was 50 pounds down, I'd go in my closet every morning, I had a mental breakdown. I was always crying, or even if like Derek and I were going out, oh man, I probably spent an hour in the closet just trying to figure out what I was going to wear. Or if I knew an event was coming up or like a dinner, I'm like, oh, what am I going to even wear? And I would stress about that all week long. Just so stupid. You know, and then think to yourself, you know, when was the last time that you did feel really good? How long ago was that? You know, maybe there's other moms on here that have had babies. You know, when was the last time you felt good after, you know, before having a baby? Or before, you know, back in college or high school? You know, when was the last time that you felt amazing about yourself and confident? And then not only think about yourself, but if you were to get healthy and change your life, how is that going to impact your family or your friends or people around you? You know, I know when I was overweight, 50 pounds heavier, oh my gosh, I was a completely different person. I mean, I was negative, I was crabby, I was tired. I mean, I was just different. You know, I just had a different attitude, and I couldn't even imagine what Derek went through when I was like that, you know, and my family and being around my family. So just think about you getting healthier. How's that going to impact others? I know it was really important for me to be a healthy mom to my kids. My mom, unfortunately, still is not healthy, but she's always been overweight. She has heart disease, and I saw how that affected her attitude and affected her happiness. And I knew for me that I didn't want my boys to grow up with that. You know, I want them to grow up with a mom that was confident and happy. So, you know, maybe there's other parents on here tonight that's important to you. So just write these things down and make them concrete, okay? All right. And before I start or continue to move forward, I'm going to, does anybody want to share? Hold on a second. Okay, now if everybody can mute themselves, if you can go down on the left. Wow, really impressed how quiet everybody is. Go down on the left and mute yourself real quick. Does anybody want to share why you're here tonight or why you joined the health challenge before I move forward with your healthy meal plan? There's got to be someone. Come on.
What did she just ask?
I asked why you joined the health challenge, or what are your health goals of being a part of the health challenge?
Oh, I don't know.
Actually, you know.
Oh, Laura, I didn't even know you were talking to me. I was talking to Brandon. I'm like, what'd she just say?
I heard you. Ashley is a highway patrolman, and she's like working super crazy lifestyle. Ashley, why did you join the health challenge? I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe Ashley, I think she's frozen out. Does anybody else want to share what your health goals are with the health challenge?
I can do that.
Come on, everybody.
I'll share.
Okay. Julie.
I'm a health coach already, and I feel like I'm actually moved from doing my weight loss part to maintaining my weight. However, I feel that I want to lose a little bit more, and I feel like I'm getting very stressed lately with my job and life in general. So I feel like this is a good way to keep myself back in check and maybe lose a few more of those pounds that I still want to get rid of. So I feel like I need to gain some more self-confidence and lose some more pounds. So that's why I decided to join in the challenge. And I'm super excited about that.
Awesome. Yes, just so you know, I will show you Julie's picture later, but she lost 104 pounds and now has come a long way. And so she, like she said, she's here just to kind of keep moving forward, and keep her healthy life moving forward. So, anybody else want to share real quick before I go into your healthy meal plan?
I can share. This
Yes.
is Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hi. Well, I have gained a lot of weight. I have 3 children, and on the past 3 years, I have gained, I guess, about 30 pounds. And I have a lot of reasons to be happy, but I'm still not feeling really, really happy. And I know it's mainly because of me. I don't feel good about how I look. I don't have a lot of energy as I wish I could in order to enjoy my kids. I want to be more patient. I'm starting to procrastinate things, and I don't like that. And I know that it's because I don't like who I am right now.
Right. Yes, I've been there after having the kids, so I understand. It's nice to meet you too on here. I know I talked with you a couple weeks ago, so it's great seeing you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're part of the Health Challenge. Anybody else? One more person want to share?
I'm back.
All right. Tell us why you're part of the Health Challenge, Ashley.
I am because I was in like a very crazy, stressful situation, and my life really kind of spiraled out of control. And then my husband obviously met you at the 6-week health challenge that you did for the National Guard, and he came home and he was like, "This awesome lady came and talked to us. I gave her your number. You need to talk to her. She can help you." I was like, "Okay, great." So got on the program, and
You're frozen again. She's 33 pounds down in 8 weeks. That's what she's getting ready to say. So, and she's a highway patrolman, and she has a crazy lifestyle. So, and like 4 kids. So she's crazy. But okay, awesome, guys. I just wanted to kind of hear why, a few of you were part of the Health Challenge. It's always good to hear, different goals, because I know I have mine, and we all have different stories. All right, so I'm going to mute everybody up again real quick. And then, all right, and then we're going to talk about your healthy meal plan, because that's everyone's number one step, okay? All right, let's get going on that. All righty. Okay. All right. So let's talk about your meal plan, because that is number one. Nutrition is 80% of it. Okay. That is what's going to fuel your body. That's what's going to take care of your body, because everybody's body is like an engine. Okay. It needs to be fueled just like a car. A car runs on fuel. So does our body. So what we're going to talk about tonight is how to fuel your body right, so that you're eating healthy, and you're losing weight, nourishing it the proper way, and just getting to where you want to be with your health goals. Okay. I love this quote: "Eat to meet long-term goals, not short-term satisfaction." Okay. So that's a big thing. All right. So basically what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to lay out 2 options for everybody. Okay. We have the Take Shape for Life meal program that I'm going to go over. That's what I have done. That's what a lot of folks have done on here tonight. And then we're going to go over your own meal plan. Okay. So we're going to go over a couple different options. And then that way you've got a good view of the different options, and you can decide what you want to do moving forward with your health goals. Okay. So let's talk about Take Shape for Life. Like I said, I'm a certified health coach through Take Shape for Life. Okay, that's the program that I had done to lose my 50 pounds. That's how my cousin had health coached me. And we're going to go over what Take Shape for Life is, okay, what the meal program part of Take Shape for Life is, which is basically going to give you some structure. And on top, I said, do it right and just get it done. So, like, depending on where you're at, whether you're losing 10 pounds, 20, 100, the Take Shape for Life program will get you there quickly, safely, but just get you to that finish line so you can knock that weight off. I lost 40 pounds in 3 months, so it, boom, just fell off pretty quick. But let's just go through what that looks like for everybody, okay? So basically, what the Take Shape for Life program is we want to, and with anything, we want to teach you to eat 6 meals a day. That is so important because, like I said, your body's an engine, It needs to be fueled, but your engine runs out of fuel about every 2 to 3 hours, okay? So it constantly needs to be fueled throughout the day. So that means that you need to be eating 6 meals a day, okay? Which can kind of be overwhelming. I mean, I know when my cousin came to me in my crazy life, like I told you about with my engineering and everything, I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't even have time to I can barely get to work on time. I can barely get dinner on the table. I'm getting home at 8 o'clock at night, let alone plan out all these meals. And then not only that, but they need to be certain sizes and certain nutrients like protein and carbs and all this stuff. And then I have to be consistent with it every day of the week. And then on the weekends, and then what if I go out of town? And then I had tried all that stuff before, and like I said, I was always the Monday dieter, and on Monday I was perfect, and maybe Tuesday, but then something would derail me. So with the Take Shape for Life program, it basically gave me structure, okay, where it was very simple, all right? It was very simple for me and something to follow. And I needed that. I knew how to eat healthy, and I knew what it took, but I'm like, I just needed something laid out for me. I'm like, just give it to me. Just tell me what I need to be eating so I have something easy to follow. So that's what this is. So if you are seeking structure and something easy, then this may be a good fit for you. And as I'm talking through this, everybody, I know we have a lot of people on tonight. If you want to share in the chat, there's a little chat box on the bottom. If you want to share what meal program you've been doing or how much weight loss that you have had, feel free to share that. That way we can kind of see where everybody's at, or share with us if you're new and you're just here learning. Feel free to do that. But basically, so as far as the Take Shape for Life program, what we do is, for most folks, this is just the basic program. So for most folks, what we'll do is we'll provide you with 5 of your healthy meals for the day, okay? Very, very simple. We'll just say, hey, here's 5 healthy meals to have throughout the day. Just grab something, eat something every 2 to 3 hours, and keep it simple on yourself, okay? And these meals do come in the form of meal replacements or fuelings, all right? So basically small meals. So for instance, what I had today, each morning I usually wake up and I have a bowl of cereal because I love cereal. Mid-morning, I'm usually out running around with my boys, so I'll grab a Crunch bar, like a cinnamon roll Crunch bar usually. Mid-afternoon, for lunch, I'll have something warm like a ziti marinara or mac and cheese, something, lunch-like. And then I'm a big chocolate lover, so every afternoon I warm up my chocolate brownie. I'll put some peanut butter on it. I will admit that. And so it's kind of like my mid-afternoon delight. And then I enjoy dinner with my family, and then I'll have a dessert at the end of the night, like a chocolate chip cookie. Lately, I've been eating ice cream because I've been having, it's get close to summertime, so I'm craving that ice cream. So my point is that yes, they are meal replacements, but they're normal type meals that you can enjoy that anybody would enjoy. Eating cereal, having some pancakes, having some good meals that you enjoy that fits into your lifestyle. It fit into my lifestyle because those were normal things I'd have throughout the day anyway. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate brownies, But then the main thing was that when my coach started helping me, she's like, you just need to focus on 1 meal per day at first, okay? Just focus on prepping yourself 1 good, healthy meal. And that was our lean and green, okay? So that's lean protein and vegetables. And so it can be as simple as, tonight we had chicken kebabs and a big salad. Something very easy, something just, a grill a steak. Now it's grilling season, so it's really easy. Last night we had pork chops and asparagus. It can be anything easy like that. I mean, it can be as easy as a can of tuna and a can of green beans, okay? But what I highly encourage is some really good recipes. Sandy's Kitchen. This lady is a genius. She came up with some amazing recipes that are lean protein and vegetables. Because I help a lot of families. A lot of us on here are parents or we have kids. And something that was big for me is that I want to be able to sit down with my family and enjoy a good meal. I want to enjoy a good healthy meal, but I don't want to just eat chicken salads every day. Or I don't want to just eat chicken and broccoli every day. I want to be able to enjoy some good things. I want to be able to change my lifestyle and enjoy some good food. we all love food, right? So we want to enjoy some good things. So with my families and with everyone, I highly encourage cooking some great recipes, from taco salads, a good meat, cheesy lasagna, stuffed jalapeno poppers. Just cook some great things with your family, okay? And so that's kind of what your day looks like at first, all right? So moving forward, this kind of gives you a little chart or breakdown. So basically what we're doing with the program is we're giving you that structure, because what this structure does is it kind of takes that load off of you, okay? Where I know, like, when I was trying to lose weight before, I would try my little diet, and then I'd try, like, some hardcore workout plan, and then I would just try to do all this stuff at the same time, and I would get myself overwhelmed with everything to where that's why I would fall off by Wednesday. I'd be like, I got too much going on. I can't handle all this. And then I'd give up and stuff my face with a cheeseburger. So what this structured meal plan does is it takes that load off of you to where your meal plan is easy. It's there. Just eat, just do it. Just eat the food, lose your weight, get where you want to be. Where it allows you to actually start changing your lifestyle. Because that's what we want to do. We want to change this, your mindset, the 6 inches between your ears. Because this is the hard part, is up here. The meal plan can be easy, but it's up here that we want to work on. So that's what this allows you to do. You're eating a structured meal plan, you're moving forward, you're losing your weight. You're motivated, you're excited because the scale's going down. And then you're able to focus on those other things. And so this chart just shows you basically what we do is that structured meal plan gets your body into a good fat burning mode. Okay. After about 4 days, your body gets into mild ketosis because everything's low glycemic, your blood sugars level out, your hunger goes away, your energy goes to the roof, and the fat is melting away. Okay. And that part is just temporary. So the meal plan I just went over, temporary. It's just to blast the fat away. I lost 40 pounds in 3 months. Let's see, what is it now? It is May. So anybody could have 20, 30 pounds off by July 4th. Okay, so it kind of gives you like a timeline of what's possible. And then we take you through transition and maintenance, okay? So this slide just kind of goes over everything I just said, just getting your body where you want to be. Another important thing is you want to protect that muscle mass. There's a lot of like fad diets out there and all that where, yeah, you'll lose your weight, but then you'll lose your fat and your muscle, then you're left with nothing. So we want to take care of your body, keep it healthy. So we want to lose the weight. We want to preserve the muscle. That way, the weight that you're losing, you're good and healthy. I've helped a lot of people lose over 100 pounds, and they're always worried like, oh, what about my skin, No, I mean, we're taking care of your muscle. We're taking care of everything. We're nourishing your body so that it's left good and healthy. Okay. Also, another big thing is lowering your cholesterol and your blood pressure. I've helped a lot of people get off medications, blood pressure, high cholesterol, that all goes out the door. Same with diabetes. If you have type 2 diabetes, that goes out the door too, just to get off all those medications. Okay. But basically, so that's the weight loss portion of the program. Boom, just get rid of the fat, get yourself, just blast it off. But then then we always wonder like, okay, well, I can lose the weight, but then how do I keep it off? That's a big factor. That goes back to your mindset, developing a healthy mindset. But then once you get your weight off, then what we're going to do is we're going to transition you onto your long-term maintenance plan. Okay, so this chart kind of shows what that looks like. But basically, through transition, we're going to wean you off of those meal replacements, and we're going to add in all the healthy food groups. Because once you have the fat gone, your body's like a brand new body. And we want to nourish it. It's kind of like a newborn baby. A newborn baby needs a lot of nourishment. The same with your new body. It needs a lot of nourishment. So we're going to teach you how to eat more vegetables, fruit and dairy and more protein and whole grains. We just start from scratch and we teach you how to nourish your body and take care of it for the rest of your life. Because basically what we're teaching you is the good old food pyramid from back in the day, I mean, looking at this thing, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin on how to nourish my body. But what we do is we teach you all that. So we get rid of all that fat on program, and then we teach you this food pyramid and how to take care of your body, how to maintain. And I'll tell you what, I lost 50 pounds and I maintained my weight for over a year before I got pregnant again with Daniel. I just recently lost the weight again, so I'm back on maintenance now. So that is what we are overall teaching you. We're just giving you a tool to get rid of the fat, get you to where you want to be. But then overall, we want to teach you how to be able to nourish your body, take care of yourself, grocery shop, wake up every day, eat great foods, but not even have to think about it. You know, no calorie counting, none of that jazz. Just living your life to the fullest, okay, and enjoying it. All right. So you're probably wondering, like, oh my gosh, what does all this cost? Okay. All right. So here's a breakdown of what it is. So basically, as health coaches and what we're doing, if you decide to do program, like let's say you're like, yes, I want some structure. I want something easy. I just want to get rid of this weight. I just want to move forward. All it is $9 a day, $10 a day. Okay. That's all it is. You're having all your meals taken care of for you. All you have to do is focus on your lean and green. And I put dinner on here because most people have, you know, their main dinner with their families at night. But you can have it lean and green at lunch. You can have it for breakfast. A lot of people, you know, they'll go out for breakfast and have an omelet or whatever. But that is the program. I mean, and that's it. That's for every day for all your groceries, and that's nothing. Okay. I mean, I know when I was engineering, I'd go out to Panera or Subway, and I would drop like $9 just on my lunch. And that was it. That was one meal, and I wasn't getting healthy. I wasn't moving forward with my health goals. So this is just a breakdown of what that looks like. So the program I just went over is the basic one that most people try and they move forward with. And it's what I did. And this is just a little breakdown of what that looks like. Okay. But we have options. All right. And that's what I love with Take Shape for Life is as health coaches, we work with everybody individually. That's why everybody on here tonight is going to connect with a health coach, and we're going to help you individually and give you options that work with your life. Okay. Because everyone on here has a different lifestyle. I was an engineer. We may have nurses. We may have school teachers, stay-at-home moms. Everybody's different, okay? So everyone's lifestyle is a little different than the other, and that's why we're going to give each one of you options on what you need to do, okay? And just real quick, you know, I just want to share with you some stories. This is Emily. She's actually my hairstylist, and she's awesome. She's a fellow health coach, but, you know, she was a hairstylist, just living a busy life, and, you know, she just needed to get things in gear. So she lost 40 pounds on program, and now she looks phenomenal, and she's really moved forward with her health, okay? And here's Julie, who was just speaking earlier. She lost 104 pounds on the program, and she did it in like 10 months, you know, and look at her. I mean, she is just lit up with happiness, and she's completely changed her life and her health, and, you know, I'm really proud of her, and she's come a long way. And here's Dan. You know, he's a busy guy, you know, a dad of two young boys, and, you know, had just living a busy lifestyle with work, and just decided, you know, hey, you know, I need to get my life in gear. I need to get my health in gear. You know, and he lost 25 pounds and came a long way by doing that. And, you know, it's just crazy what you can do on program. And here's Ashley. I mean, look at her. I mean, she was the highway patrolman that was just talking a little bit earlier, but she did that transformation in just an eight week period of time. Just 8 weeks. So we're here in this health challenge for 6 weeks. So think of how far you can come in 6 weeks. Okay. And then here's Sean. He has come so far. This picture, I just went and saw him a couple weeks ago, and he has lost 100 pounds. He's a dad, you know, and he just wanted to get healthier as a dad, same as Dan. You know, they're both dads, and they're like, you know, I want to live a long, healthy life for my kids. You know, I want to be around and live it top notch, be active with them. And so he came a long way. I'm really, really proud of him too. So these are just some examples and some stories of, you know, folks that took advantage of the Take Shape for Life program and just really changed their life around. Okay. So that's the first option. Okay. So that's the first meal plan option that I gave everybody is the Take Shape for Life meal program. And that's just the meal program portion of it. So if that is something that, you know, you're like, you know, I'd like to learn more about this. I just want some structure. I just want to keep things simple for myself. awesome. Then we will do that. Okay. And then, and like I said, hopefully everybody can see the chat box below. But what I want you to do is before you leave and get off of the Zoom tonight, type in the bottom, like what meal program that you would like to do. Or let's say you're not really sure and you're unsure, but I'm going to give you 3 options. Put Take Shape for Life, just put TSFL, put my own plan, or you can put I'm not sure yet. I want to learn more. Okay, and we will connect with you. But I would like everybody to put that in the chat box below, and then that way before the end of the Zoom, before everybody gets off, then I can write down what you guys want to do. That way we can connect, okay? So anyway, so that was the Take Shape for Life program. And then here is the second option, planning your own healthy meal plan. A lot of people, love to plan out their healthy meals. They love to do that, and that is great. So this is what we would recommend. This kind of gives you an idea of what that healthy meal plan would look like for yourself. It'd be 5 to 6 meals a day, and then we would work with you on what your healthy breakfast would look like. You'd have a morning fueling lunch, a mid-afternoon fueling, and then a healthy dinner, okay? And basically what that's going to look like, it's going to be a lot of planning for you, okay? A lot of meal prepping, just making sure that you plan for success. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It's just, and this is why I had a hard time with this. But I know a lot of people that just love it. They love meal prepping. They love grocery shopping. They love picking out all those healthy foods. And that is something that you really want to move forward with. That is fantastic. We just need to make sure that you're on a good plan and you're going to be consistent and you're going to be successful. So if you want to do this, we will connect hips with you. We will recommend what we think that you should follow. We'll figure out, what your calorie intake needs to be, what your day needs to look like, and we will do that with you as health coaches, okay? So if that's something that you want to move forward with, fantastic. All you want to do tonight is make sure that everybody has their goals set, that everybody has their healthy meal plan set for themselves, okay, that you're going to move forward and succeed, okay? Now, so I talked about goals. I talked about the 2 options with the meal plan, but that's not all, okay? As being part of this health challenge, there's even more that I didn't tell you about yet, but you are going to have endless support over this next 6 weeks. You become part of a healthy family, okay? We're all going to have fun together every week working on all these health goals. So you became part of a healthy family. I'm going to make sure that everybody is added to our secret Facebook page if you're not already. Basically on our secret Facebook page, we have a lot of support, where you can be able to share your success. You can share your struggles. We all have rough days. You can, we're going to be posting healthy recipes on there. We post tips, all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, so we'll make sure that everyone's added to the secret Facebook page. We also have professional dietitians on hand too. So, maybe someone's on here and you're working out currently and, you don't have the right meal plan set up. Well, then we can connect with our dietitians to make sure that you are on the right meal plan. We also have a behavioral specialist. I've helped a lot of people with like binge eating, a lot of stress, depression. I've even helped folks with anorexic, bulimic. So if you have something like that going on, we can definitely connect with you. We have a behavioral specialist to step in and help with those things. And we will make sure that you are all added to our weekly newsletter. We send a fun newsletter out every Monday, full of tips, health tips, recipes, and all kinds of fun things, okay? So we'll make sure that you're added to that. And then also, you want to make sure to use your tools throughout this health challenge, okay? So each one of you needs to be connected with a personal health coach, whether it's me, I have a wonderful team of health coaches, or whether our health coach invited you to this. So make sure you connect with your health coach tonight. And then the Habits of Health book, okay? And this is what it looks like. Anyone that I've had do a health challenge before, I just make sure that everyone has this book in your hands, because what this is going to do is this is going to help walk you through this health challenge, okay? So if you don't have this book yet, I highly recommend getting it. It's going to create a lot of success, and I'm going to be using this book a lot throughout this next 6 weeks, so it'd be awesome if you had it on hand so that you can be referencing it as I go through things. It's called The Habits of Health. You can look it up on Amazon. I know we got, with the National Guard, I ordered a bunch of them, and they were only like $8, okay? So make sure you get this book in your hands. Go order it tonight or tomorrow, and then that way you have it next week whenever we get started on breaking out of bad habits, okay? And here are your next steps, all right, as part of the health challenge. Tonight, tomorrow, connect with your health coach. Whoever invited you on tonight, connect with them tonight. Shoot them a message on Facebook, shoot them a text and said, hey, I just ended the first meeting. What are my, here are my next steps. So just connect with your coach, okay? That way, because we want to go over your goals. We want to make sure that we're working and we're connected with you on that. Also, I know I sent out in my email to weigh in today, this morning. I got several weigh-ins this morning, which is great. But if you haven't weighed in yet, just weigh in tomorrow. That is totally fine. We can start weighing in on every Friday, the next day after, because we want to know where everyone's starting. Okay, so whether it's weight loss, whether it is, whether you're maintaining, so we just want to know where everyone's, starting point at. You can also measure if you'd like to. Okay, so we will do that on Friday mornings of each week. Okay, so either message me or message your health coach that invited you. Okay, everyone on here. We want to set your meal plan up. Okay, so like I said, comment in the chat box below. Say, I want to do TSFL. I want to do my own meal plan. Or I'm just not sure yet. I don't know what I want to do yet. Okay, and that's okay. Just comment so we know where your starting point is. Maybe you're already on the Take Shape for Life plan. That's great. Just comment below in the chat box. That way we know where everybody's at. Okay. And also be checking your email for updates. All right. I will email everyone each week updates to keep you guys in the loop as we're moving forward. All right. And that's it for tonight. So, and I love this quote because this is kind of how I felt when I saw that picture my grandma showed me. I just woke up one day and I decided I didn't want to feel like that anymore or ever again. So I changed. So hopefully this 6-week health challenge will help everybody move forward with your goals wherever you're at in your health journey, and we can have a lot of fun over the next 6 weeks. All right. So thank you everybody for coming, and I'm going to stop the recording if I can here.